Everyone, good morning and welcome to another AskSpot Office Hours live help sessions. My name is Kimberly, and today is where you can ask quick question about AskSpot and get live help. I also do live builds to show you how different AskSpot tools can work in real use cases. So if you've got any questions or if you need any help, feel free to unmute your mic or just type in your question. And while we are waiting for others to join, let me just tell you guys a little bit on what we are building today. Good morning to you too, Dave. Good morning, Dawn. Good morning, Deb. Nice to see you guys here. Um, so yeah, as I was saying earlier, let me just tell you a little bit about what we are building today. I call it the New Year Reset Coach AI. Okay. So this one, it's something every coach, every wellness brand, maybe fitness creator could benefit from immediately. I mean, if you work with this type of businesses, with coaches, personal brands, or basically just anyone selling programs in January, this will be just a quick build for you because here's our big idea. So imagine this: every January, people are coming off of holiday eating, broken routines, and zero motivation. They want help, but they don't want pressure. They don't want extremes. They don't want another complicated plan. So instead of sending them to a boring landing page, we will drop them into a spotlight powered AI experience. So with this, the coach can just share it and say, hey there, start with my free 4-week reset. My AI assistant will guide you. Tap here, tap the link here, and then boom, they're inside this spotlight. And that spotlight will explain the 4-week body reset program in a friendly and non-intimidating way. It will also be able to recommend light workouts, recovery tips, and weekly habits. I'll show you guys later the source document that we will be using for this. And then it can also answer common questions, of course, regarding the program. And the most important part is it will be able to softly nudge them toward joining the coaching program of this fitness creator. Okay, so we will build this live now so you guys can see just how fast it comes together and why this is just such an easy build. Okay. Don says, Morning, Kim. I started in the fitness business and I have gym clients too. Interesting idea. Awesome. Wow. That's nice to hear that, Don. This might pick some ideas off of, of your, what you know about your clients and also your AI knowledge. So feel free. So tag along, you guys, and let me know if you have any questions at all. Okay. So let me go ahead and go to my AskSpot account. So this will be okay. Let me just show you guys the exact sample of what outcome we will have after this live call. So it will look like this exactly. A little bit about the coach, of course, for this program. And then just I already tried testing it earlier. So as you can see, it was able to answer even the negative questions from the users. Okay. So it will look like this once we finish building it up. Okay. So let me now go to my AskSpot account, go to Spotlight. This is where I store all of my Spotlight builds so I can keep them all in one place. So that's loading, that's loading. Almost there. Please wait. Okay. So let's click create and Spotlight. And let's just name this New Year Reset Bot. Year Reset Bot. And then let me just change that and like that. Then click create. So that's creating. Loading, loading, loading. Please wait. Checking records, loading tools data. And there you go. So now let's click inside it and let's start building. Of course, for the sources. Okay. So for the source that we will be using, I created this Google Doc. Let me just show you guys this Google document that I will be pulling off the data from. So I asked my AI assistant to create a comprehensive 4-week reset program. So it was able to provide the program overview, the structure, week one, reset and connect. As you can see here, week one, reset and connect, gentle strength, build and balance, reset complete. So we will just sustain. And then at the very last part, is where it will advertise about the reset coaching program. So we are now feeding the AI with this knowledge about the 4-week reset program and also some bonus resources that a user of the Spotlight can benefit from. So let's add this now. Let me just click share, copy link, and done. Now let me go here and go to integrations, go to Google Doc, and paste the link right here. Save sources. So that's loading. Let's just wait for that. Okay, awesome. So that's been processed. Um, Let me just make sure the auto sync is turned on for this. We always want to make sure this is turned on so that every time we add new information, at least we have it auto sync and it will automatically be added to the Spotlight knowledge base. So now over here on settings is where we can customize the look and feel, the general feel of our Spotlight. So let me just put here for the title, let's just say New Year Reset Coach. So I'll leave the logo blank, you guys. You can just upload your agency logo if you have one or your business logo. Um, and then this is our CTA. So join the reset program. Then the button URL. And of course, for our custom links, let me just add up to 4. I think let's do blog. Oh, that disappeared on me. So let me just try that again. Button URL and save that. Next, let me just add 1. And then this will be for the blog. And then this will be, let's just say, free habit tracker. And then this one will be maybe about the coach itself. Add the link correlated related to that. And then let's add contact also. They need ways to contact, of course. So let's click Save Changes. Now let's go ahead and go to our profile page. So this is where I would introduce the coach, or if you're working with gyms, you can just, put the profile of the gym in here, or maybe a video tour of the gym in here, and then a little bit about them, a little description about them. So let me start adding the photo for this, and just crop it. Make sure that looks good. Okay, so that's been added. Next is our profile description. So over here is we will be introducing a little bit of information about the coach itself. So let me just make sure that's in bold format. In bold format. I created this AI assistant to bring my research program to more people, giving you simple tools to feel better in your body, mind, and routine. Let's just make sure this is also in bold formatting. There you go. I think that's better. And also social media links. So let's just skip that for now and go ahead and go to chats. Okay. So over here, this will be the welcome message of the AI. So let's make sure they feel welcome. Let me just delete this and put that right there. Hey, ready to feel good again after the holidays. And then we'll add explore tips, ask questions, or join the full research program to kickstart your year. So let me just put that in paragraph. There we go. That looks better. Awesome. So that's been saved. Now let me just do a little preview. Okay, so this is how it looks like now. That's good. Then now let's go to customization, and I already have a few saved custom themes on my account. So I do have one here that looks best with our custom theme. I think it's this one. Oh, light neutrals. Yeah, that one. Awesome. And now it should look like this. Next, let's go to our AI config. Okay, so this will be where we will add our system prompt. So let me just make sure to delete the general prompt we have in there. Add this prompt, and let me just enlarge this so that you guys will see the exact prompt that I'll be using. So it's pretty simple and it's pretty straightforward because the end goal for this AI is to encourage users to join the coaching program. So it would be super helpful. The goal is to be super helpful for the users, explain the program, recommend, answer questions, support the users. But the end goal for this is to encourage them to join the coaching program. So you'll notice that at every conversation, um, I will mention about the coaching program and we'll show them the link where they can sign up. So let's save changes for that. Okay. And now that we have our system prompt, we have our sources. I think the next one is to add our channels. So I think it's best to add a form channel on here where they can sign up for the program if they want to. They can just quickly click on that, fill out a few information about them, and sign up to the program. So let me just show you guys the exact form that we'll be using. Like I said, when it comes to adding lead collection form, you always have to build it first over here on the lead form section. So let's make sure to do that. Click here and there you go. So I already have one here, New Year Reset Coach. And basically, we're just asking them for their full name, their email, current energy level, and then choose to low, moderate, high, biggest struggle right now, and then some suggestions, food, routine, motivation, recovery, and then how many days or week do you want support. So this is a free form that they can just answer. And then after they answer, they will be shown this message. Based on your answers, you'd be a great fit for Maya's reset coaching. We will reach out to you for the details. Okay. So when you have a message like this, it's best to set up an automation so that anytime someone completes this form, they will be redirected to an automation. So I do have a video posted on how to do that on our school group, guys. So how to connect your AI tool to an automation, to send follow-ups, maybe to add them to Google Sheet or to email them with a confirmation or the next steps. So I do have a tutorial posted on school on how to set up automation and connect it to AskSpot via webhooks. So let me just also change the color in here and make it similar to our spotlight. So let me just pick color in here. And it's this color. Okay, now let's put the hex codes right there. Okay, now let me just change the button text to there. And then for the text, I think it's okay to put this to black. Okay. So that's saving. Okay, now that that's been saved, we can now connect it to our Spotlight and start collecting leads, start collecting answers to this form. Let me just go to businesses. And then that was under Spotlights. Okay, now let's click on our Spotlight, go to channels, and start adding our form channel. So click here, add form. And then this will be join the reset coaching program. And over here is where you'll see all of the forms that you've built. So let's just make sure to scroll to the very bottom and you'll see the newest one that you built. So it's the New Year reset coach. So that's fine. I will not set this to primary for now. It's entirely optional for them to click and fill out this form. And then let's just add a few more channels so that we can populate our spotlight and they can have like quick buttons that they can click on to interact with the AI, start interacting with the AI. There you go. and add another channel. Let's do another question channel. And the title is Learn More About 4-Week Reset Program. Okay, so with this, I'll leave this empty because I want AI to generate a response and educate them about this. So let's create that, save changes, and let me just make sure that it looks exactly okay. There we go. So it looks exactly like what I was trying to build in here. So as you can see, there's our header, there's our profile area, and also the AI area. So let me just go to settings, AI config, and we can also enable AI to suggest questions based on its knowledge and user conversation. So let me just enable this, and I think it'll be much more helpful to have those suggested questions in here. So now refresh this. Oh, I clicked on it. Let me stop that. Okay, let's just let it give us the entire program structure. Mm, okay. Okay, there you go. So let me just reset this and let's take a look at the AI suggested question. So you'll see that in here, you'll see that them load in here. And then the user can just easily click on this AI suggested questions and answer that exactly. Wow, gave us a checklist. That's cool. I like that. I love checklist. Okay, there you go. All right, there you go. So yeah, I think this is super helpful for the AI, for the user. Let me just try asking it a question. Let's just say, what is this reset exactly? Just do a little bit of testing in here. Okay. Okay, so it did provide us with the program structure knowledge that it got from our source document right here. Additional support. Da, da, da. Okay, great. I think this looks awesome. I mean, did you see guys how easy it was to build something like this? I mean, I cannot say, I mean, what we just created, it's not just a flashy demo, it's just something that a real coach could really use today and immediately start capturing leads, educating their potential clients, and they can also sell their program on autopilot with this. So now that we've finished building this up, the floor is now open for any questions at all regarding this build or any build that you are working on in AskSpot. So let me just get the share link for this too. Share link, enable get share link, make changes, also link, duplicate link for New Year reset. New Year reset. Wow. Okay. And send that over on the chat section. So you guys, this can also be, this can also be reframed for nutritionists, for therapists, for course creators, or even corporate wellness programs. So there's a lot that you can recreate this for. You can remix this for another niche. And if you do, I would love to see it. You can post it on the school community. I'm very active there. So if you guys have anything to share or any questions at all, you can also post it in the school community. Or if you have any suggestions, rather, you can also post that for sure. Nice build, Kim. Don says, whenever you can provide relevant, useful information without pressure, it leads to conversation. That's right. So super, super, there's no pressure in here. So it's just providing helpful information to the prospect. So yeah, I do think that is great to have. And let's see. Any questions, guys, before we wrap up the call for this Thursday's call? Da, da, da. Okay, I think everyone is good today. I think everyone was able to follow the bill that I did. Now let me just get that link for you, Don, and copy link, Don, put that right here. So this will be the source doc duplicate link. And I just sent it on the chat. So feel free to just make a copy. And once you do that, you will be able to change some of the contents in here. Right. Okay, you guys, I think that would be it for today's live help session. Yes, the prompt copy over that's included when you duplicate the tool itself. So thank you all so much for joining and have a great day. Thank you. Bye bye.